What's up, Sports Wars? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about this Urban Meyer situation. Now, I'm just going to break it down for you. I am going to be completely blunt. I am not going to dance around this issue. Let me be straight up. I don't like Urban Meyer, and I'm going to cuss in this video. I'm going to cuss because that's what I do on Sports Wars. I love me some sports, but I got to cuss when I talk about it. I fucking hate Urban Meyer. I don't like him. I've never liked him. I think he's a piece of shit. I think he's a liar. I think he's shady as fuck. I think he's a bitch. I think he faked a heart attack when Nick Saban beat his ass and Tim Tebow left town. And I think he tucked his tail and ran because he didn't want to deal with the SEC. Okay, I fucking hate Ohio State. I can't stand them. I can't stand the way ESPN kisses their ass. I can't stand how the media kisses their ass because ESPN is based in that area. Most of the journalists come from Ohio State, and a lot of their analysts come from Ohio State. I don't like Ohio State. With that said, this Urban Meyer thing is bullshit. Okay, Urban Meyer is guilty. He's guilty as hell. You know what he's guilty of? He's guilty of being a great football coach. That's what he's guilty of. That's it. If he was not a great football coach, this would not matter. We wouldn't hear anything about this. If Urban Meyer was a bottom top 25 coach, and when I mean bottom, I mean like the bottom. Like if he was one of the worst 25 coaches in the NCAA and he was consistently going 2-10 every year, 3-10, whatever, we wouldn't hear about this because it's not a sexy story. It's the same reason Barry Bonds is being held accountable for steroids. It's because Barry Bonds is the best. Barry Bonds was just better than everybody, and they all want to hold him accountable and act like he was the only guy that was cheating. 85% of those motherfuckers were cheating during the steroid era. And guess what? Barry Bonds was still better than every single one of them. He's the greatest baseball player I've ever seen in my lifetime. Barry Bonds was guilty of being the best. So with Urban Meyer, he's guilty of being successful. I mean, really, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to fire people because there are accusations? Really? I mean, the guy was never arrested. He was investigated by the police multiple times. I mean, obviously, domestic abuse happens all the time. We know this. But bitches also lie. Women also lie. And when there are accusations and the police are doing investigations, then what do you do? What do you do? So do you fire people just because there were accusations? That is someone that would be caving to the Me Too movement, which again wasn't going on when all of this Zach Smith bullshit was going on back in the day. So Urban Meyer did some shady shit and he kept a shady dude on staff. Whoop-de-doo. That means nothing. Every fucking college football program in the nation, every professional football program in the NFL, every high school program, they all do shady shit. You got to do what it takes to win. Now, I don't know why Urban Meyer would have kept Zach Smith on. It's not like he was an elite wide receiver coach or whatever he was. But Urban Meyer had his reasons. Who cares? The guilty person in this situation, if it's been proven without a shadow of a doubt that he beat his wife, is Zach Smith. So why is Urban Meyer being held accountable? He's being held accountable because he's successful. That's it. The media loves to tear people down. They love to put the bullseye on people and tear them down. As far as I'm concerned, Urban Meyer, college football is better off when Urban Meyer is in college football. He is an elite coach. He is undoubtedly the second best coach in the nation right now to Nick Saban. Undoubtedly. Urban Meyer is a fantastic football coach. He's a piece of shit. That's fine. Football ain't about fucking feelings, and it's not about good guys. It's about motherfuckers that can do what it takes to win. And Urban Meyer does what it takes to win. He's a fucking football coach. It's a football sport. It's a football sport for grown-ass men. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is bullshit. This is just a carryover of the Me Too bullshit movement that's going on. Bottom line, Urban Meyer is guilty of being successful. That's it. Yeah, he's done some shady shit. So has your fucking football coach. So has every football coach known to man. They all do what it takes to win. The ones that don't do what it takes to win, do you know what they do? They fucking lose. That's what it's about. You do what it takes. So Urban Meyer didn't do anything that any other coach hasn't done. He's only guilty of being successful. And that is my stance on it. I am so tired of the moral superiority bullshit. And yes, me and my boy Roy, My boy Roy Morgan, we had it out on Facebook the other day over this. And I wish we could have put it on video, but he uploaded a video to this channel, and he has his thoughts, and I have mine. And I will stand by it. I think Urban Meyer is guilty of being successful, and that's it. If he didn't have any national championships and he was 3-10, nobody give a fuck about Urban Meyer right now. He's guilty of being successful. That's it. And I say that as someone that can't stand Urban Meyer. I say that as someone that's always said he's a liar, that's always said he's a bitch, that's always said he was a coward because he tucked his tail after Nick Saban beat his ass. And he tucked his tail and he faked his heart attack and he ran all up to Ohio State where the competition is much easier. And that's fine. I do not like Urban Meyer. But this whole situation, like if we start setting a precedent that people are fired simply because of an accusation, we're all in trouble. So Zach Smith may be the world's worst human being. And if he is, hold Zach Smith accountable for it. The law determined he was not worthy of being arrested. Yet Urban Meyer is in trouble. Because why? Like, the law knew about all of these investigations. So Urban Meyer looked at the situation and he did what was best for his program, at least at the time. Clearly, it probably wasn't the best decision, but he did what was best at that time. And whether hindsight proved that to be the wrong thing to do or not is irrelevant. At the time, he's a great football coach. He's done great things, and at the time, he made a decision. You can't look years down the road and go, oh, well, it was a bad decision. Well, that's fine. That's hindsight. That's not reality. So Urban Meyer did nothing wrong. Urban Meyer did everything that any successful person does. You do what you got to do. And he clearly made some mistakes and they're biting him in his ass, but he's really only truly guilty of being successful. That's it. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later.